Welcome to day 9 of Chaitra Navaratri. Today the avatar of Durga is Siddhidhatri. And I'm Trudy, your guide for the Yoga Nidra today. So let's get ready for our practice. You may want a blanket for comfort. You might want pillows. You may want to be in Shavasana on a yoga mat, on a flat surface, or maybe your body requires a little softer surface and a little incline to help with the ease of breathing. Find what works for you. The most important thing about Yoga Nidra is to find a pose that allows you to be quiet and still, motionless for the entire practice, with few distractions. So if you have any kind of biourges like hunger or thirst, maybe you have a taste in your mouth from a meal you just had, that might be distracting, maybe not. Fragrances in the location that you're in, they could be soothing or distracting. So consider all of the sensory influences that are around you. Create the space for your practice, and let's begin to settle in. I would suggest that you do pull a blanket over you, even if you feel warm now, because as we go deeper into the meditation and the practice, you may find that your body temperature drops a little bit, which might make you feel cool or cold, and that could be a distraction for your Yoga Nidra practice. So comfort is key, making sure that your clothing feels comfortable, it's not bunched up somewhere. If you have your hair around you, you may feel like there's one or two on your face, or just take the moment. Whatever seems like it isn't really annoying could be annoying later. So now that you've found a location and you're comfortable and you feel sure that the distractions in your location are minimal, allow a little space between your feet and the legs to relax with the feet in a natural position, arms out to the side with the palms facing upward, again with some distance between the arms and the side body. Swallow a few times to relax the throat. Allow the jaw to feel relaxed. And if you're feeling like the muscles are a little tense or maybe have some discomfort, you might even want to stretch or move for just a moment and then settle back into your Shavasana. Make a commitment to be quiet and still, to avoid any distractions that your body may provide or the location you're in. You'll be breathing through your nostrils with your mouth gently closed, and closing the eyes. You may have an eye pillow or a scarf, a towel, something over the eyes if it's a bright location. The sense of darkness helps bring us into our inner self, our Atman. So removing the distraction of brightness in our environment will help you focus. Just begin now to notice your natural breath. Create long inhales and pause, feeling the power and the prana coursing through the body. And exhale, softening the body, allowing surrender and release to the earth beneath you. Continue deep inhales and relaxing and releasing exhales. And we'll open with a mantra to Ganesha. Ganesha will help us remove barriers to our Sankalpa and ease us into our Yoga Nidra practice. So as you focus on your breath, full awareness on the breath, connect with the energy of the mantra and feel Ganesha support your practice. Om Gam Ganapataye Nama. Om Ganapataye Nama. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So let's release the effort of the breath and just find our natural breath. Feel the sensation of softness, the reliability of the inhale and the exhale. Recognize that each inhale draws in the prana to nourish the entire body, mind, soul, and spirit. Exchanging prana for any toxins or negativity that may be present in the body, in the mind, and in the spirit. And exhaling that away. Hold that vision of inhaling life force and exhaling toxicity. With strong commitment and enthusiasm, say 3 times mentally to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake. It may be that you fall asleep during practice. It may be that you are in and out of full awareness. But as you begin to practice Yoga Nidra more frequently, you find that your meditations are deeper, the sensations are more vivid in the soul, and your skill in staying awake increases. So be compassionate and patient with yourself. Falling asleep is still practicing Yoga Nidra. So let's consider our Sankalpa for today. The practice will help you with your Sankalpa and help you become more discerning about the work that we're doing to gain awareness of the self, your inner truth, and to guide you and lead you from the soul with authenticity and integrity. So let's pause for a moment of inspiration for our Day 9 Sankalpa. Keep it simple. Start with the word I, and allow the mind to be laser focused on the present moment. No longer concerned with the past. No longer anticipating the future. The moment of full awareness is now. Each moment, moment to moment, like opening petals of a lotus, one petal at a time. No longer worried about the bud, not anticipating what it will be like in the future. Repeat your resolve 3 times mentally to yourself. Feel the commitment, enthusiasm, laser focused on the present moment. Now bring your awareness to your breath, your natural breath, and notice any subtle movement of the body to support the action of breath. Maybe you first notice the subtle flare of the nostrils on your inhale, maybe the release of the muscles in the throat on the exhale, or maybe you notice the rise and fall of the abdomen and the chest as you inhale and exhale. Observe these subtle movements of the body. Know they will continue throughout our practice, reliable and regular. and allow all the subtle movements to continue without any effort. Just observe and allow the body to sink into the surface that you're on, surrendering the mind to the quiet reflection of the breath at this moment. Om Hrim Krim Dum Durgaya Svaha. Om Hrim Krim Dum Durgaya Svaha. Om Hrim Krim Dum Durgaya Svaha. Now I invite you to go on a journey with me through the body. Listen carefully to each part of the body as I mention it. Hear it. And bring awareness to that location of your body, repeating the name of the body part mentally to yourself. Follow my voice. We may move quickly from location to location. So let's begin. Right hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, right thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the right foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Left hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, left thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the left foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Bring your awareness, your full awareness, to the top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest. Breathe into the middle of the chest. Now move to the back body. Right toes, left toes, right sole, left sole, right heel, left heel, right ankle, left ankle, right calf muscle, left calf muscle, back of the right knee, back of the left knee, back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, right hip, left hip, the whole spine connected to the surface of the earth. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, the Sahasrara chakra, whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the head together, whole of the back together, whole of the front together, all the body together, the whole body, the whole body. Visualize the whole body as you say it. See the body calm and peaceful, practicing Yoga Nidra. The whole body. Let's revisit our Sankalpa. Repeat your Sankalpa 3 times to yourself with integrity, mentally saying it 3 times to yourself. Om Hrim Shrim Krim Kalalaya Nama. Om Hrim Shrim Krim Kalalaya Nama. Om Hrim Shrim Aim Kalalaya Nama. Bring your awareness to the whole body lying on the surface. The surface holds the body with love, compassion, and protection. The body yields and surrenders to being held with love and compassion and tenderness. The body softens to meet the surface. The body accepts the support of the surface with release and surrender. Each exhale allows release and surrender. Become aware of the meeting points of the body on the surface, supporting and holding and cradling. Feel the body surrender. Surrender at each of the meeting points: the head, the shoulders, arms, back, buttocks, thighs, calves, heels. The whole body melts and merges with the surface beneath you, the surface of the earth. Say to yourself 3 times mentally, I am practicing Yoga Nidra, I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra, I will stay awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra, I will stay awake. Let's revisit the breath. Bring your awareness to the breath. Renew your relationship with your breath. Experience it. And then begin to observe it. Notice only that you are breathing. Aware that breathing is inhale and exhale. Using your imagination, begin to breathe through the crown chakra, the Sahasrara chakra. The breath enters your crown chakra on an inhale and moves through the skull, nourishing the mind and the brain. The breath exits the crown chakra, liberating mental tension, anger and darkness, painful emotions and disturbing thoughts. Exhale. Inhale full awareness. And exhale all that holds you captive. Maintain your awareness of the breath, continuing to inhale full awareness and exhale all that holds you captive. Start counting your breaths backwards from 99, like this. I am breathing in full awareness, 99, and I am breathing out all that holds me captive, 99. I am breathing in full awareness, 98. I am breathing out all that holds me captive, 98. Continue counting your breaths in this way, backwards from 99 to 1. Full awareness of counting the breath. If you get lost or confused, just start again. Om Shri Hri Klim Lakshmi Maya Namah. Om Shri Hri Klim Lakshmi Maya Namah. Om Shri Hri Klim Lakshmi Maya Namah. On your next inhale, pause, counting the breaths, and exhale. Become aware of your natural breath again and practicing Yoga Nidra. Now we're going to develop awareness of the siddhis. Please listen. Take a moment to contemplate and move through these siddhis as I mention them, giving full awareness to the moment and moving on as I do. Hear, listen, experience each one. Growing, expanding. You are growing and expanding. increasing in size, becoming whole and large, expanding across the room, growing upward toward the sky, larger, taller, broader, growing upward, expanding beyond the space around you, beyond the location, expanding beyond the size of your town, growing larger than the mountains, growing wider than the ocean, growing and expanding. Now you begin to shrink. You are shrinking. Develop the sensation of growing smaller and shrinking, feeling gently pulled to the earth, drawing in, drawing down. Focusing on your breath, the breath that enters both nostrils, the body continues to shrink on each exhale. Inhale. Exhale, shrink inward. The whole body is shrinking inward, becoming smaller and smaller. Smaller than the ocean, smaller than the mountains, smaller than the town you're in, smaller than your location. Smaller than your body, shrinking inward. The whole body is shrinking inward to see the self. The body shrinks into the self, the sense of self. Now you're feeling heavy. Develop the sensation of feeling heavy. You're becoming so heavy, you feel firmly pulled toward the earth. Focus on the breath entering both nostrils. Inhale. Feel heavy. The body becomes heavy, filled with warm breath. Heavy from the breath, inhaled from both nostrils. The whole body is heavy. heavy. The body is heavy. Now you begin to notice a delicate breeze, a breeze that touches the whole body, wraps you as if in a blanket, swirling around the self and the body. It's delicate and light, fresh and invigorating. The breeze continues to wrap the whole body, creating a sensation of lightness. The whole body feels the lightness of being wrapped in a gentle breeze. Lighter. Each exhale, you become lighter. A sensation of lightness in the body. The whole body is light. Now the body is floating and lifting, floating on the breeze. Gentle movement, floating weightless. A feeling of floating. The whole body is weightless. Continue to float upward. Formlessness and formed. Growing and shrinking. Suddenly heavy, then released to float lightly. Formed by desires and abundance in receiving. Grateful to receive. Honored to give. Entitled and oppressed. Ego. Gaining and losing. Detach. Knowing and unknowing. Confusion and trust. Growing and shrinking. Empty, full. Full of ignorance, empty of ignorance. Full of knowing, empty of knowing. Ego. The awareness of self. The energy of self. The power of self. losing self to non-being, ego, forming in all that is. Formless expansion of being. Power of yourself. The power of yourself. You feel comfortable, relaxed, and supported as you bring your awareness to the power of self. Feeling comfortable and secure, safe and restored, you bring your awareness to your closed eyelids. Feel the soft connection between the upper and lower eyelids, and notice the luxury of darkness, the power of self in the luxury of darkness. This is your inner space, the view of your inner space. The Chiddakasha, the dark space in front of your forehead. Sink into it. Lean into it. Observe the Chiddakasha. The view of your eyelids when closed. Observe the Chiddakasha as if it is a movie, a video, a place where your imagination can create visions of being. So please take a journey with me through the Museum of the Chiddakasha. Please stay awake. You are practicing Yoga Nidra. Please stay in the present moment. I will guide you through this museum of images, and please visualize each image with strong feeling, full imagination, and awareness. We'll move quickly, so please continue on this journey with me, moving through the Chiddakasha's Museum of Images. Fern, flower, lake, palm tree, ocean, lizard, stream, clouds, tree buds in spring, moon, tree leaves in fall, music, palm tree, lizard, sun, candle, moss, sand, air, ocean, music, moon, fire, train, candle, meditate, fly, laugh, child, cactus, run, whistle, animal, crawl, snow, desert, darkness of shadows, ocean waves, mountains, milk, sun, rabbit, clouds, moon. You see yourself now on the Chitakasha, like watching yourself on a movie. Just observe. Intensify your awareness of observing yourself on the Chitakasha, practicing Yoga Nidra. See yourself practicing Yoga Nidra in a location unknown. No form, a sense of form. Directionless and grounded. Moving and motionless. Secure and safe. Trusting and whole. The mind and body is not known. A sense of location. The self is known. A sense of space. A sense of containment. Alone in peace. With others not seen or heard. A void of all possibilities. A light, brilliant, thundering sound. You observe that you're loosened from formlessness and form to fall into the ocean, floating safely and securely, now bound to form. You see yourself floating on the surface of the ocean with a smile on your face, practicing Yoga Nidra. The light is radiant. It's a glowing form of a lotus bud rising from the depths of the ocean, rising above the surface, reflecting the light of the sun and the moon. Sun on the horizon, moon on the other horizon, both pausing at the edge of the earth, drawing a line of intensity to the lotus. It begins to open. You're floating on the surface of the ocean, safe and secure, practicing Yoga Nidra. The lotus opens petal by petal, petal by petal, each delicately uncurling away from the others, forming a sense of self. One petal, then another. Slowing and carefully opening, as if holding a divine treasure inside. The self of the lotus emerges as a form, a woman seated in deep meditation floats on the surface of the ocean, seated at the center of the lotus. Roots grounded deep into the earth. She smiles and gestures for you to float closer. You begin to float and flow toward the woman seated on the lotus. She reaches for your hand and offers you a shell. The shell becomes you. She reaches for your other hand and offers you a lotus blossom. The lotus becomes you. She reaches for both of your hands and pulls you to the top of the lotus to join her in meditation. As the sun sets on the horizon and the moon begins its journey upward, the lotus closes over you, one petal at a time. And when fully closed, a tight bud, safe for the night, you dream that the self, yourself, becomes the lotus. Om Hrim Aim Dim Saraswataya Namah. Om Hrim Aim Dim Saraswataya Namah. Om Hrim Aim Dim Saraswataya Namah. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness back to your breath and repeat your Sankalpa mentally with trust and commitment 3 times. Gently explore the whole body. Allow the mind to open to explore the whole body. The body in practice, practicing Yoga Nidra. Relax all efforts and just become aware of the whole body and the natural breath. Deepen the breath to activate the sensations of the mind and ask yourself 3 times mentally, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Listen to the self answer. Now deepen the breath. Deep inhales, drawing the prana to every cell of your being, every cell of who you are, guided and led by the self with authenticity and integrity. Hold the life force. Open the space in the body. Exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. The breath travels deep into the body with full purpose, guiding the prana to each cell. Repeat your Sankalpa as you breathe deeply, inhaling and exhaling. Repeat your Sankalpa to yourself 3 times mentally. Feeling it enliven the body and become who you are in this moment. Engage with the energy of prana. Recognize its power. Recognize Durga's perseverance in nurturing life, infusing courage. All this to guide you to live from your truth. Now become aware of where you are, the location or the room. And with your eyes closed, visualize the details of the room or the location that you're in, becoming attuned to the sounds around you. Take your time. Hold that sense of tranquility. Holding it in the present moment. Begin to move gently. Holding space and moving. Allow the movements to ride on the breath. And when you feel ready, reach and stretch, noticing how the inhale deepens yet more, and the exhale becomes more complete. keeping the eyes closed. When you feel that you are fully embodied, sit up slowly and compassionately, continuing to hold the eyes closed. And slowly float the arms with palms facing upward. Float the arms up overhead, drawing the palms together in Anjali Mudra and exhaling to heart center. Connecting the heart and the hands for all that you do. And if you choose to join me, we will offer 3 ohms to the universe, reflecting on our practice, grateful for the experience. Deep inhale and exhale. We'll begin. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Deep inhale, and as you exhale, gently open the eyes. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. And just a moment to thank everyone for joining me for the last 9 days for Chaitra Navaratri. It's been an incredible journey, and I'm honored to have been called to bring these Yoga Nidras to you. I invite you to please visit me again, and I look forward to meeting you maybe in a live meditation, a sound healing, or a class. I put information in the description section. The light in me honors, loves, and respects the light in all of you. Namaste. May you have peace and tranquility on your journey.